So, hi everyone, I'm Mickey, working at Booking. I wanted to talk about a cool project I've been working on the last few months at work. It's an open source project, it's on GitHub, and it's co-authored by Stephen Lill and Brian Fraser. It will soon be on CPAN. We are currently sprinting to release it. It is basically an implementation of the JSON API spec in Perl. If you're not familiar with it, please check it out. It's a spec that defines REST APIs. It's basically defining how servers and clients should exchange information in order to do prod requests, and it eliminates all the byte shedding around it between backend and client-side developers deciding on how to basically pass this information. The JSON API has multiple implementations in various languages: JavaScript, Python, Ruby, PHP, Go. There wasn't any in Perl, so we just decided to go for it and build both a client and a server. Our server is Black-based, so you can just plug it as a PSGI app. And we'll do a quick live demo with pre-captured images. This is how you just request a resource from the server, and you will get back a structure that is well defined in the spec. Check it out. It's on GitHub, and we can definitely use some help if anyone wants to help us with documenting, testing. We would be really glad to get some feedback. And that's it.
Before I start, I'll just say that this is basically a 3 talks in one because of Neil. So it's going to be pretty long. Let me just put a timer for myself too. We'll see how well it goes. I would blame Neil afterwards if it goes bad, which it will. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually Refutil. It started from an email by Yarko to the profile orders list saying, hey, there's a random micro optimization idea that I have here. If you actually do a ref on foo or a or whatever equals array, we all do this all the time, it actually gets compiled into a string equal against the constant array. And that's pretty silly. Quick test, if you have foo and then you print ref foo, you do this thing, is it yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Try again, yes or no?
No. Yes.
No? Good. Because that's an error there. What if it's a hash and then you try this, yes or no?
No. Yes.
No. Damn it. What about now? If I do this last thing? Okay,
Yes.
damn, yes, okay. So I thought of a solution, and the solution is basically, if you take foo and then you have whatever it is that provides foo and you do is array ref, then you can always say that, hey, yes, it is an array ref. And there's a bunch of other stuff, and there's regexpref and glob and format and IO, and I will dare you to try and create one. So I wrote this thing, Refutil, and what it does is actually it uses access, which is like a very powerful, I found variations of this picture, I love this one. And it's very, 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 very powerful. But in a way, it's also very, very simplistic, which people don't think about. So take this for instance, I don't know how many of you can see this, but it says SVT PVAV, which basically says a type of scalar value, which is an array. And if you actually use SV type on something and you check against it, you can say if something is an array. It's a very simple check, it's a flag. If it's a reference, you can use SVRB to do reference. You can use SVROK in order to check whether it's a reference before you try to do reference. And that's it. This is an entire function in Access to check if something is an array ref in a way that in pure Perl is stupid to do. Now, taking a look and trying to make this